What is up, guys? It is Chris Lee back here on my channel, ChrisLeeTV, with another video for you guys. If you're new to my channel, on this channel I like to talk about personal growth, financial growth, eating on a plant-based diet, and driving a truck. So if you're interested in those things, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. In this video, we're going to talk about The 7 Baby Steps by Dave Ramsey. Is a book that I've read last year, and I've been applying those steps. And I wanted to share that with you, and I wanted to also challenge you guys to take those 7 baby steps by Dave Ramsey. It's a really good book, and it really teaches you how to save money and build wealth for like lifelong wealth. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. One of the first things that I learned out of the book was to spend less, and do that by like just cutting down on expenses that you don't need. I'm out here in my truck, so I don't need things like a car note, insurance for a car. I don't need a high phone bill, so I switched my phone bill to Metro PCS, and I pay a lower phone bill. Before I was paying over $100, now I pay like $75, so I did lower that. My apartment, if you have watched my channel, you know that my apartment burned down twice in 1 week. So I don't have to spend as much money right now because I'm paying my mom rent, and my wife and my son stay with my mom. So I went from about $1,000 a month to $300 a month for rent. I don't pay for Netflix or anything like that. I did download an app, and I watch all my shows and movies for free. If you're interested in that app, I think I might like put up a Patreon or something like that and show you how to download that app and watch movies for free. So this is kind of like the first part of the book, and I stopped spending to impress people. I did that a long time ago. I learned that when you spend to impress, like, you will be broke. You're gonna try to keep up with people, and you're always trying to stay on the latest trend, and you will be out of money doing that. So you buy what you need and not what you want. I've seen people in trucks with like huge big screen TVs, and people are buying new cars when they get their checks from starting their trucking job, and they're buying iPhone X's. All that stuff is unnecessary. You're trying to keep up with the crowd. You're trying to uphold an image, and that's good if that applies and that works for you. But over here, that does not work for me. I'm not that type of person. I wear a uniform. I have like 5 pair of the same pants, 5 of the same shirts. I have 3 thermals, enough socks and underwear. I don't want to waste my mental time trying to figure out what I want to wear every day. So I did buy a uniform, and I wear the same thing every day, so that helps me with things as far as like applying my mental energy with where I want it to go, as far as making videos like this and things like that, where I don't have to keep buying new clothes. If I buy something, it's going to be, I don't have to waste all that time and energy. So that is a benefit to doing that. I don't know kind of where I went with that, but if you take it as you want. So I found out who was taking my money, as far as my phone company, Netflix, and like all these other companies that I'm paying money to. I'm giving money away. So like I said, I lowered my phone bill. I try to eat out less. I'm working on that right now. I do have a rice cooker that serves as like, you can cook so many things with this rice cooker, and I'm starting to use that more. And I did use it last year. It was my first time using it, so I can make oatmeal and all kinds of stuff in it, as long as I buy groceries and I'm able to get to places where I can get the things that I need to cook. So in the Dave Ramsey book, he says to live like no one else so that you can live like no one else. So I want to stop living paycheck to paycheck. That's what you don't want to do. It's really nerve-wracking living paycheck to paycheck, and you want to pay yourself first. So in saying pay yourself first, I'm kind of saying the first baby step, because there are 7 baby steps in this book. The first baby step is saving $1,000, like quickly, like as soon as you can. Save $1,000. So with that, that's why I've been kind of saying that I'm broke, because I've been trying to save $1,000. Now this is an emergency fund. This is a cushion. This is money that you only spend, like, I couldn't pay my phone bill. That's really not an emergency. Well, yeah, that would be an emergency for me, because I'm out here, and if I don't have a phone, I can't make any phone calls to my driver manager. So that kind of would be an emergency, but I already have that in my budget to where I don't have to worry about that. Now, if I lost my phone, then I would consider that an emergency, and I would immediately buy a new phone and use my emergency fund. Once I took the money out, and once I got enough money to put the money back in, I would then replace that money, because that is the first baby step. So if you lost your phone, you're stranded, you have a hospital bill that you need to get paid or something like that, that's when you want to use that emergency fund. And then the second baby step that he has is to pay off all of your debt. And that's what I'm working on this year. I did try to start investing last year. I was reading, and I've still been reading a lot of books on investing, but my main goal, I put aside the investing, and I'm going to start paying off my debt. I did go to college, I did go to university, and it just wasn't something that I was I really didn't want to do that. It wasn't for me. So I still have money from student loans and things like that, financial aid, that I have to pay. So I plan on paying my debt. I have other little debts, credit card debt, that I'm going to pay off this year. So with the debt snowball, the second baby step is pay off all your debt with the debt snowball method. You start with your smallest debt, and once you've funded your emergency fund, $1,000, then anything that you can put to your smallest debt, put it to that and pay that off. Once that first debt is paid off, you have a second debt, put all your money into that, and then just keep it going to the next biggest one, and to the next biggest one. So my biggest one will be, my biggest debt will be my my student loans. It's like, it's not a lot. That's not a lot at all. Maybe like, it's less than $30,000. So I think that's my goal. My goal is to pay that off in the first. Well, no, my goal is to pay off all my other debt in the first 6 months, and then I'll work on that. Set up a payment plan to get that taken care of. I've already talked to the financial people for that, and everything is set up for that payment plan. And I was also getting my taxes, and that's the first thing you want to do, is get your taxes in order. So that's why I was broke as well. I started getting my taxes, because that's before any step. If you have any tax issues, take care of that first, then start the baby steps. So that's what I did. I was taking care of my tax issues. That's why I've been broke. And then I started saving for $1,000. So I did like $300 a week, $300 a month. You can set it up however you want to. Just make sure that at the end of the goal that you set, you have $1,000 in your savings account. And Dave Ramsey, he suggests you put this in an account that is not connected to the main account that you use, so that you're not tempted, and it makes it harder to get to this money. Let's see. So the third step is to finally fund. Ooh, he's kind of close. Look at this boy over here, man. You close, dog. Is to finally fund your emergency fund. So what that means is, so you want to save at least 3 to 6 months, depending on your job or what you do for a living. He says if you work like a 9-to-5 job, you should save at least 3 months of your salary, or not, of your monthly spending. So whatever you spend monthly, you should save that up to 3 months. So if you spend $1,500 a month, and you want to have at least $4,500 to $5,000 in your emergency fund. And if you're like me, you're a lease operator, you own a business, you want to save at least, hang on. you want to save at least 6 months of your monthly spending, so of your monthly expenses. So that is after I start paying my debt and get all my debt paid off, I will start that step. The next step is to invest. Like I said, that's something I'm really big and I'm really interested in doing. Invest a percentage of your income, 15, 20, 25% of your income into a retirement account. Like I said, you can do that through what I'm doing. I do it through Betterment. You can grow your 401k or start a Roth IRA over into a retirement account through Betterment, and you'll make the same percentage every month no matter how much you make into this retirement account. So it's whatever you're comfortable with. And again, that's the 401k, Roth IRA, and an IRA account. These are all retirement accounts. With the Roth IRA, it's tax-free, so that's why I'm interested in that one, and I'm going to be allocating my retirement funds into that account. The next step, this is not for everybody. If you have kids, like I have a son, he's 8. So the next step is to save for college. So I will be saving money. Me and my wife will be saving money for my son's college, his education, if he wants to go to college. If not, then I'm going to teach him how to invest so that he can, so he'll be good even if he does not go to college. He'll learn how to run a business and how to invest that money. So you want to invest in a tax-free college savings fund. I know Gerber. I don't know too much about the Gerber thing, but there are other things that the government actually, they have government programs to where you can put that money into a savings account, and as long as you use it on the education of the child, as long as the child uses it on education, it'll be tax-free. So that's only if you have kids. The next step is step number 6, to pay off your home early. So if you purchase a home, instead of doing a 30-year mortgage, you do a 15-year mortgage. You pay the higher amount. You get that house paid off as quickly as possible. So I'm not really looking into buying a house yet. Not until maybe in 5 years I'll buy a house. But right now I'm focusing all my time on building my business and how to keep that money making more money for me. If I buy a house, I'm saving money, but it's not making money. I want something that's going to make me more money. So I'm going to really buckle down and invest in a business, as far as this trucking thing, or starting my moving company back up, or just my online brand and presence. I'm going to turn that into a business somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm still trying to figure it out. I got time. The last step of the Dave Ramsey 7 baby steps to financial freedom is to build wealth and give generously. So you build wealth, you build a business, you invest in your Roth IRA, and you build wealth. And you find a charity. When you give money, you receive money. The more you give, the more you receive. That's something that he really implements in the book. And I will put a link down in the description box to the book. You can go to my affiliate link through Amazon and purchase the book. It is a really good book. The way I found the book was like I was just affirmating that I wanted a financial book to listen to in my truck. I wanted an audiobook for finances, and I thought about it, and I thought about it hard, and then I just let it go. And I was like, I'm going to find the book, but I didn't dwell on it. And one day I walked in a truck stop, and I found this. It was looking right at me. I was like, what? And I picked it up. I read the back of it. I was like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. And ever since then, I've been doing these 7, sorry for the glare, I've been doing these 7 baby steps. This is called the Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. This is an MP3 CD. So I've been listening to this just to keep it fresh on my mind, so I don't forget, so I don't get off track. And it has helped me, and it's going to continue to help me. and I hope that this video helps you. If you like this video, like I said, give it a thumbs up. Please go ahead and subscribe if you want more videos like this. It is your boy Chris Lee. Deuces.